Entree, Monsieur. Entree.
Welcome home, Mr. Bailey.
Mary, where did you... I love you truly, truly, dear. Like living shadows,
Remember the night we broke through Linda's middle? This is what I wished for.
Mom, I know you like this movie, but I'm done. I just can't watch it anymore. It's unrealistic. I mean, Mary could have married that rich guy and had everything she ever wanted. Why did she marry George? Did you see that house? It was pitiful. She could have lived in a mansion.
She loves George. She doesn't care about money.
But he was a loser.
Not to Mary. When she sees George, she sees everything that he can be, not just what he appears to be.
Is that the way you looked at Dad? Because when he was young, he looked really goofy.
When I fell in love with your dad, I did not see a geek. I saw a man that could be anything he wanted to be. I loved his dreams. You know, when you love somebody, you see all that they can be. You see their potential.
I don't think I could ever love somebody like that.
I don't think anybody could love you like that.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. You know what? When the right person comes along, everything changes. And it makes sense, maybe not in your head, but in your heart.
Mom, what if nobody ever loves me like that? I mean, I see all my failures and I mess up all the time.
Tanya, I love you like that. I remember when you were a baby, I would hold you and I'd think about all the things that you could do with your life. Now I look at you and you're all grown up. God has given you so many gifts. The sky is the limit for you.
What about me?
Oh, well, you too, girlie. I can't wait to see what God's going to do with you. He has great plans for you. It's going to be awesome.
You know, Mom, I really like this movie. It has a good message to it.
Did she just say what I think she said?
You like this movie, don't you?
Well, it's just that I finally get it. I mean, I know what it's trying to say.
You like this movie.
You want to watch. You like this movie.
Okay. I like it. Are you happy?
I always knew you liked it.
Yeah, whatever. Let's just finish this movie.
Happy New Year. Oh, look. Somebody left me a gift. I wonder if this is from my secret sister. Haven't you been enjoying these skits? Man, they've done a great job. Give them a hand. They work hard. They've done a great job. I got to tell you, I've really enjoyed this sermon series. This has been one of my favorites, and I'm actually a little bit sad that this is the very last message in the series, but maybe we could do this again next year. Could we do another Christmas movie series? Maybe we could do it on A Christmas Carol or How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Frosty the Snowman. Yeah? Maybe. You know, I actually had a difficult time when they asked me if I would do the last message in this series, because it's kind of a Christmas series, but it's also the first sermon of the new year, so I kind of struggled. What am I going to do with this? So what I did is, since I hadn't seen this movie for a long time, I went ahead and watched this movie with writing a sermon in mind, and I asked the Lord if He would just illuminate one of these scenes. Just give me something to preach about. And He actually gave me quite a few scenes in this movie. And what this movie did for me is it brought out a lot of emotions concerning my relationship with Kimberly. And it's because I see a lot of myself in George, and I see a lot of Mary in Kimberly. So it really brought out a lot of emotion. You know, Kimberly and I come from very different backgrounds. She grew up in a very large family that's very closely knit, and I come from a very small family that's widely dispersed. She grew up in church, and I did not. When she went to Bible college, she went pursuing a bachelor's degree. I went kind of hoping that I'd get through one semester, just kind of seeking truth in my life. So we come from very different backgrounds. And when we met and we started dating, I was living in somebody's garage. And then I lived in a beat-up old rental house in Lakeland. But she lived in Tampa, in South Tampa, in a nice lease, and she drove a nice Honda Accord. And I had a beat-up old pickup truck that I spray-painted black so it would look cool. And so we had a lot of differences in a big, long-distance relationship kind of a thing. And there were several times throughout the course of our relationship, and especially as she and I started falling in love, where I started getting alone with God and getting alone in my own quiet time away from her, asking myself and asking God, what in the world does she see in me? What do I have to offer her? We're so different. But now next month, on February 22nd, we will have been married 11 years. And because of time, I can look back and see now why she married me. I can see that she couldn't just see all the stuff that I was going through and what I had and didn't have in the moment. She actually saw the future. She was looking towards our relationship in the sense of looking at potential. You know,